I had someone recently reach out to me who asked, what did you do in terms of mindset to lock in? What did you do to scale your business? And the first thing that came to my mind was the last day when I quit my job, the last day of commuting to work. I went to work, I sat on the bus seat, and everything felt so real. It felt it's the beginning of a new chapter, and I need to change in order to make it work. Before, like in a 9 to 5 job, you have your boss, you have the person who will literally tell you what to do, how to do, when to do, and if you don't do that, there is the part of accountability. But when I quit my job, I knew I don't have it, and everything now is on me. I have to do the work. I have to build the discipline. I have to make it work, or I won't make any money, and now everything is bad. So this is what I did. I sat on the bus seat and I opened my notes app. I wrote down the character I was back then. I wrote down the character I was like at the time, the good traits, the bad traits, the good habits, the bad habits. I wrote everything down. And then I wrote down the person who I needed to become to make it work. I wrote down only the good habits and only the good character traits. And then I also wrote down what I needed to change, what I needed to remove. One of the things I needed to remove was consistently learning. This sounds funny when you think about it, but this is really important. Stick to this. When you decide to pursue after the SMMA business, you first find out about the business model. You watch a lot of YouTube videos. You watch YouTube videos the entire month, maybe even 2, and then you start taking action, but you still keep watching the videos. But the thing is, when you start watching, you watch the first 100 videos maybe. You know now everything about the company model. You know everything. Now all you have to do is just take action. That's all you have to do. So you have to do the money-making activities. What are those? When you start off, you probably do cold calling, you do SMS outreach, maybe you have some money to invest into ads, you do ads, maybe you do some email. All of those things have a lot of friction, or I mean like pain. Cold calling is painful. Like I don't do cold calling like at all. My accent is bad. I'm not gonna do cold calls. I'm not good at it. That's it. Like I'm not good like at all. I did it, found it was too hard for me, then I quit cold calling. I did other outreach stuff. But the thing is, cold calling is hard. When you first start, you think, okay, I don't know a lot of things about the company model, maybe I should watch even more videos. But when you watch more videos, you realize that you don't actually do the work. If you're lucky, you will realize it, that you don't do much work, but it feels so productive. You realize it feels productive to learn, watch the videos, take zero action. It's easy. You sit behind your desk, laptop open, maybe you watch the videos on your phone, on your couch, thinking you're productive. No, you're not. So when you start off with the business, start taking action immediately, and a lot of action. Don't get me wrong, I still watch YouTube videos. But the thing is, I only watch them, at least I try to only watch them when I run into an issue. For example, like I need to hire someone. How to do that? How do I hire someone? I watch a couple of videos, I watch like 10 videos, that's it. Now I don't even watch anything. Now I just take action. I consumed, now I take action. But the parts I needed to remove to lock in was deciding, yeah, I've consumed enough. Now it's only taking action. That's all I have to do. So this is the thing that made me decide to lock in, or at least scale my business slightly more.